There's no going back.
Okay, everyone, get on the grid because we got to talk about Tron Ares. Directed by Joachim Ronning, Tron Ares returns to ENCOM as the race for AI supremacy is on. A lot has happened in the 15 years after the events of Tron Legacy. ENCOM is now under new leadership, and they are in the fight for their lives with Dillinger Systems, as both search feverishly for Flynn's fabled permanence code. However, just as ENCOM seems on the verge of a major breakthrough, Dillinger unleashes Ares, a new breed of AI soldier, to collect the information for themselves. However, Ares isn't so sure that his user is worth following, causing the bot to question his own existence. Simply put, Tron Ares is the most fun that I have had in theater, honestly, in 2025. It is big, it is bold, it is visually stunning, and the soundtrack by Nine Inch Nails is truly something to behold. This isn't a film with an incredibly in-depth plot, it's more of a mood. And a lot of that has to do with the incredible soundtrack, which simply just washes over you as it pulsates and pounds, but still invites us onto the grid in this entirely unique experience. This is the sort of thing that needs to be seen on the biggest screen possible, and it's just a wonder to behold. To be clear, I am not arguing that Tron Ares is one of the best films of the year. It isn't. The film has lots of plot holes, arguably wooden performances, and the dialogue borders on camp. However, that's actually why the film works. This feels like a throwback to the sort of Disney adventures we got in the mid-70s to the mid-80s. Films like Condor Man and Escape to Witch Mountain. This is a big, rollicking adventure. And yes, Tron Ares takes itself seriously in moments, but it never loses the silliness of it. As Ares himself would say, this has a classic Disney feel, and that's why it works.
So much talk of AI and big tech today.
Admittedly, the film does come at a unique point, as well as the conversations surrounding AI dominate the news cycle almost daily, and our workplaces as well. However, there's something here that makes it a little bit unique, and there's a metaphysical soul that Ares is trying to reach. It wants to know what it means to be human.
I'm looking for something I do not understand.
After all, Ares was built to follow the commands of his creator. But Dillinger views him as a toy with which he can play. This is a huge change in a franchise, where the original Tron views users as these benevolent, godlike figures that are held in reverence and genuinely love their creation. Here, Dillinger views Ares as a thing, and that thing exists solely for the will of his master.
If he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
But Ares isn't so sure. The more he learns about human existence, the more he wonders what it means to be truly human and alive. Is it the ability to reason, to have feelings? Is it about having a purpose? All of these are questions that Ares is trying to figure out, and it may require him to break away from his creator in order to find out the answers.
A malfunctioning program who wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
So yes, the film is flawed, and there is no question that Tron Ares is practically begging us to want more entries. And you know what? Bring it on. This is such a blast to the senses that I am absolutely ready to step back onto the grid if they give us another opportunity to do so. Tron Ares is in theaters on October 10th, 2025.